What's good, y'all? Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it as always. If you like the video, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Stay up to date with all future Teachable Tuesdays content. We're going to be going in a little bit of a different direction over these next couple of weeks, at least for the shorts. And I wanted to do like a premise of a video just to kind of introduce you to what's going to be happening, so that way you're aware of what's going on. So as of tomorrow, as of tomorrow, I had to make sure I get my dates right. I'm going to be starting something that's going to be called Phase 3 of the Live Hard Challenge. Now, if you don't know what the Live Hard Challenge is, it's basically a program that was created by Andy Friscella. Shout out to him. And there is pretty much 4 different stages of the Live Hard Challenge, which is basically a mental toughness challenge, if you will. And I say it's mental toughness because it challenges you on different aspects and different tasks to complete daily that is ultimately for the betterment of your life, the improvement of oneself, right? So most of you guys have pretty much heard of 75 Hard, right? 75 Hard is the initial part of the program. The program goes over the span of an entire year. And like I said it before, there's different tasks that you have to complete. So for example, with 75 Hard, you have to complete drinking a gallon of water. You have to take a progress picture every day. Abstain from cheap meals and alcohol. You have to do 2 workouts a day, minimum 45 minutes. One of those workouts has to be outside. You have to stick to a diet that you set for yourself and read 10 pages a day. So those are all the tasks for 75 Hard. As you go into each different stage on the completion of one set of the program, it requires a different amount of tasks. Then you have Phase 1, which adds some tasks to that, like critical power tasks and whatnot, which is basically, 3 extra tasks to get you ahead in life, 10 minutes of dedicated visualization, thinking about ways that you want to, improve your mindset, move forward, and so on and so forth. And I think it's like 1 or 2 other things that I'm missing. Then you have the next step, which is Phase 2. Oh, by the way, Phase 1 and Phase 2, both of them are 30 days. Phase 2 is the same thing as 75 Hard, except it's only 30 days as opposed to 75 days. And then last but not least, you have what's called Phase 3, which is like the ultimate test of everything. And when I tell you there's a lot of tasks, there are a lot of tasks. So it's everything that I included with 75 Hard. And in addition to that, and like I explained for Phase 1, with the 3 critical power tasks, dedicated visualization, you also have to take a cold shower. I hate cold showers. Which, by the way, you have to also do a cold shower for Phase 1. You have to do 1 random act of kindness, and you have to talk to a stranger for at least a minute, right? At least 1 minute. So I've been doing the Live Hard program for 5 years now, right? Out of those 5 years that I've been doing the Live Hard program, I've made it to Phase 3. This will be the 3rd time in which I made it to Phase 3. Both times that I made it to Phase 3, I could not get past day 5. The first time I did it, I was just overwhelmed. The second time I did it, I wasn't really overwhelmed, but I put too much on myself, and I ended up failing one of my tasks. So this year, I actually have a game plan. I started planning a little bit earlier, and what that did was it allowed me to come up with realistic goals, but also not taking it easy on myself either, because it's called Live Hard for a reason. I am actually challenging myself, but I'm challenging myself within a means of knowing that I can accomplish these things. Because a lot of times what we'll do is we'll put too much on ourselves, and yeah, it challenges us, but we might not be ready for that level. That's like you playing a video game and you can handle up to level 10, but you say, nah, I'm gonna crank it up to level 30 just because to see where I'm at. Not always a good idea, but I've learned. So basically what I'm gonna be doing is over the next couple of weeks, you're gonna see shorts, and they're gonna be dedicated to me doing different parts of Phase 3. different activities I'm doing, different workouts. I'll be offering tips and whatnot in terms of what I eat, fitness things, and so on and so forth. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully this is the year that I finally complete the program to its entirety. One thing I also forgot to mention is with all the other phases, 75 hard, phase 1, phase 2. If you fail, you can always start back from the beginning because it's a year-long program, right? So if I was doing 75 hard, let's say I got to day 50 and I forgot to take a progress picture, I would have to go back to day 1, right? It would suck, but it is what it is. Phase 3, there is absolutely no room for error. If you fail phase 3, you have to go all the way back to 75 hard. So it's either, as Andy Friscella says, you complete the challenge or complete the test, or you got to take a whole year and start the whole thing over again. So, here goes nothing. We're going to see how this goes. But again, it's Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays, going to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you for joining. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Wish me luck, and we're going to see how this goes. Peace.